What's up, people? It's Mike, back with Bird's Eye Bourbon. I gotta get my heart rate down. I'm a little bit excited over this one. In my last video, I mentioned I'd be doing my first solo pick. You know, the video you didn't watch, that one. And in front of me, I have a sample. What's that read? And that. My very first solo pick will be a 20-year hazmat American Light Whiskey. Oh! American Light Whiskey, it's a bourbon channel, bro. I know. Actually, it's an American whiskey channel.
Hey man, it's supposed to be Black Label Old Forester for your first pick. Or 1792 Bottling Bond. What are you doing, man?
It's a pretty bold statement for a first solo pick. 20-year hazmat American Light Whiskey. It gets better. The NDP providing the whiskey is Rare Character. Yeah, maybe you've heard of it. I have. I've got a few, not many. This was filled about to the neck of the sample bottle when I got it. As you can tell, I've been enjoying it. I didn't pour it down the drain. No, but I'm not gonna do a live tasting here on the video because it's gonna be too long. But I did write some notes down. Oh, by the way, if you end up buying this bottle, please, please, please do not pour the damn thing in a glass and then take it straight to the head. Don't do that. All high proof whiskeys, you pour it in the glass. I'll demonstrate. Okay, you pour it in the glass. Now imagine I waited 15 minutes before I put my nose in there. Do that. I don't care if it's Booker's or a high proof Elijah Craig or BTAC. Pour it in the glass and let it rest 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? That's the correct method, especially a fresh crack. You want to crack this thing, pour it in the glass and say, shit, Mike, this is like Booker's on steroids. No, don't do that. That's what the amateurs do. We ain't amateurs. Damn it. All right, on the nose, I got heavy butterscotch, buckwheat honey, toasted caramel, big vanilla bomb, and soft oak on the palate. There's also raspberries and strawberries. Smoked simple syrup. Wow. Ooh, I wrote that. Yeah, vanilla honey swirl. Here's the nice part. Crushed red pepper. Crushed red pepper. And a 1-2 clove punch. Yeah, it was cinnamon there as well on the finish. Baking spice. You get that ethanol tingle now. This is a big boy pour, right? If you don't like proof, you ain't gonna like this, all right? And there's a wonderful bittersweet chocolate there on the finish, and it goes on. You can go 3-4 minutes between sips of this and still taste the shit. It's great. At first, I was a little scared because I didn't know how people would react. I don't want people to buy this, pour it in a glass, down it, and say, oh my God, this is so hot. Yeah, it's hazmat, okay? You gotta know how to handle this stuff. But we'll get through it, I promise. Yeah, and you get a surprising amount of oak as well. I mean, it's 20 years old, but these go, American Light Whiskey has to go into the barrel at least 160 proof. So less water is gonna be a little less, barrel interaction, right? The more water in the barrel, the more interaction with the wood you get. So that's why they can age them to 20 years, because some of them are going in 160, 190 proof. Is that even possible? I don't know. Did I just make that up? You should Google that. I'm telling you, I just broke my own rule. I'm telling you, that's sweet, that's spice, that's sticky, that's oily. Yeah. I'm proud to put my name on that. I don't have a timeline for release. We just got together with Rare Character and we're talking to them about it. So I gotta submit some ideas for artwork. It'd be nice if we can get my logo integrated on the front label. Probably not gonna happen. They gotta protect their brand. I'd be happy with just my logo on a simple sticker on the side of the bottle. Very proud of that. Doesn't really matter. It's not about self-promotion. You got a YouTube channel, you're not promoting yourself. No, actually really not. It's just me sharing my experience. I'm not looking for notoriety here or, no. This is just me talking to the camera and having fun, all right? For comparison's sake, real quick and I'll let you go. I know your day is important. I'm shooting this on a Friday after I woke up. It's gonna be released today. I do a quick edit, very simple. What is this? That's a Southern Collective ALW hazmat pick. I think this one's 141.6 proof. It's also aged at a minimum of 20 years. This bottle was provided by my friends Deanne and Ray Bell. That's Whiskey Emergency and The Closet Bourbon Drinker, respectively, on Instagram. Please go give them a follow. Very similar on the nose, but different, right? This is all Seagram's MGP distillate. They're sitting on a shit ton of this stuff. That's why you're seeing a lot of American light whiskey on the market. Ooh, this one's a bit more floral. Yeah. But you're getting the same notes here. You're getting sweetness, red fruit, syrup, confection. Cheers. This one's got a bit more cherry. Yeah, like a black cherry maybe, or deep red cherry. And the spice comes a bit later, maybe towards the back of the palate and on the finish. That's also really good. Guess what? That's $200. That's a $200 bottle. That's what I paid. That's what everyone else paid. I'll leave you with this. You know what this bottle's gonna cost? Rare Character, American Light Whiskey, American Light Whiskey, 20 years hazmat, 120 to 130 bucks. Some of you are gonna say, I can hear it already. I know. But you can get the Penelope 17 year for 100 bucks. That's the retail. Yeah, I know that. But I haven't seen one at retail. You never see them at Total Wine or Bevmo. At least I don't. Maybe you do. On secondary, those bottles are like 150 bucks. I've seen them for 150. I passed at 150 on the 17 year. So, regardless, it's gonna be fun. And I think you all are gonna like this one. You know, it's a pretty ambitious thing to put out a product like this as a first pick. You know, I thought my first pick would be Buffalo Trace or 1792 Full Proof or something like that. Something a bit more modest, but you don't do modest. Plus, I don't follow Whiskey Tube rules. I follow my wife's rules. That's why I'm still alive. I'll see y'all next time. Stay tuned. Cheers.